Hello and welcome to the next episode. I accidentally already clicked on play, which was a mistake here, but doesn't do much, and so we just lost 2 days or something. So we are going to progress into the next fusion tech here for better drives, and we have our first fleet on its way towards one of the asteroids, La Cadiera here, which is going to be our big struggle. Because there's a big fleet waiting for us, but we are going to tackle it. We are trying, and we want to see how good our fleet in action will be. So on the 15th of September, we arrive. Until then, we construct more ships, and I'm going to just fast forward here to that point. And now we can... No, the servants... Really, the servants are pushing us hard here. Everybody is pushing us hard here. Doesn't matter. So we are going to just move forward here and see what we can do in the meantime while we wait for the fleet to arrive. Okay, here we are at in the fight against the station on the asteroid we attacked. Luckily for us, the alien fleet has moved out of the way. It's still in the same system, so we are probably going to fight it afterwards. So I also did some micromanagement already because I need to distribute some more point defenses here in the center. As we know, our particle ships do have the ion batteries for defense, and the coil ships do not have any defense, but we do have the marines, which bring point defense arc laser turrets with them. So here we go. And now what we have to do is we go to balanced posture. This will allow to all Guardian capable weapons will be set to Guardian mode. And actually, we're going to go to defensive posture here. So we're going to target down this battle station here first. But what I also need to do now is set up a control group of all coil ships here, because I have to micromanage them a bit. So they are going to be control group 1. And control group 1 is going to... No, control group... I have to be careful here. So, control group 1 will not be in defensive posture. They will be in focus fire posture and then target down these stations here, because these are the shots which get through. And all the other ships should focus on defense if possible, so that we hopefully do not take damage from these mech shots here that we can see here. Let's see how that works out. We can see that they are getting shut down here, which is good. And the first mech shots, as we can see, are flying towards their stations. Of course, we do not have enough yet to overwhelm their point defense, but that's going to quickly change. As soon as we see the first damage... No, actually, we can switch target already. This will be enough here. It will be interesting to see if anything gets through here. Okay, we are in the game. First one down. And now let's do a salvo on everything they have. Looks like I didn't lose anything here, which is a good sign. It means that I distributed the point defenses well enough. Nice. Really nice. So, everything is dead. There we go. And I think I didn't lose a ship. What do we have here? Weapons focus fire, but we don't have a weapon. Okay, yeah. Okay, apparently one shot got through or something. Good. That's the first station. And we destroy the HAP. Bye-bye. Some exotics for the industry here. Why can't we make a station here? Why can't we make a station here? Doesn't matter. Let's attack the fleet here. Might be that they don't want to fight us, but I don't think that will happen. So the big question is like just how many losses do we take? Or do we first... No, let's first assault the base here. Let's see if they intercept us for this. That would be interesting to see. Do we need to do anything? Let's stabilize South America. That is always a good idea.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
And let's see what happens here on the assault.
Expertise.
Offering assistance.
Offering counsel. I will help them.
Oh no, don't tell me I made the wrong module. I have an outpost module and not an... Oh, that's so painful. Oh no, it's possible. Okay, it's the right one. So it was somehow blocked by the other stuff here, apparently. Oh no, it's really... I really added the wrong module here. Oh, okay, I have to design a new flagship with the right module. Oh, my bad. Okay, having recovered and performed initial assessment of the living griffin creature, we have no doubt that it's a sapient species. An obvious intelligence glints in the otherworldly eyes, but also what looks for all the world like fear. Despite its grotesque appearance, it seems strangely cowed, even deferential in the presence of humans, flinching when we draw near and showing no objection to any request we make of it. Those few that it understands, at least. This behavior would seem to suggest that the creature is accustomed to following orders. Whatever place the griffin occupy in the alien hierarchy, it is surely not one of leadership. We also got a war dog. The body of the creature we have, in the absence of words, better reflect this beast's frightful appearance, named a war dog. It's been sent for further study. A pre-autopsy assessment has confirmed it to be non-sapient. The brain is small, encased with an unusual thick skull, and as with the canines for which it is named, its appendages would simply not be capable of operating tools or weapons. The war dog corpse does display some visible commodities with what we have observed of the primary aliens, suggesting that they may originate from the same world. But this particular creature bears all the hallmarks of a subservient race. It's quite clearly a natural-born killer, and perhaps even an apex predator, but trained to obey and to attack. Okay, there we go. We got 2.6 exotics from this. Nice. And we also get intel on the aliens now to see where they all are. Omir. On a ship. And Myanmar. Okay, one is on Earth, apparently. The others are not. That's good. So it means they all got taken out. The problem is... it's really dumb. This is really dumb now. At least we can land on the surface of this moon. I'm so stupid. Okay, we have the construction module on its way. Then we can just add the... not the space dock. We just do the supply depot here. And then... for the time being, we also do the mining. It's so dumb. Okay, let me check this first before we do the other fight. So, okay, now it's time to defeat the main fleet. I checked that we can refit our flagship. Yeah, we need to. So it's possible. I was worried that the refit wouldn't work, but yeah, it does. So that's good. Okay, and now let's hope that we can win this one somehow. That's going to be very tough here. Because they have a lot of ships, we don't. Okay, maybe High Wall is too stretched out. Let's go with Great Wall here. A lot of formation in this regard here. So now, like this. What would happen if we accelerate here? We don't have a lot of fuel, but... Now, wait a second. If we waste fuel, that would be bad, because we needed to land still. That would be terrible if we can't land. Okay, so we shouldn't accelerate here, I guess. Acceleration anyway is pretty slow, right? Yeah, it's okay though. Okay. Ooh, they have a convoy formation. That's maybe in our favor. Because we have a very tight formation and they have a loose formation. As we can see here, the distance between these ships and the last ones here is relatively large. So the point defenses from the ships behind here will not completely protect the frontal ships here. So we go into attack posture. And we are going to start floating forwards here. So this might be in our benefit, actually. So, because if they would have done a similar formation as we do, their point defense screen would have been massive as well. Let's see what's behind here. It's lasers, and it's a lot of torpedoes in the back. And then more lasers here. Yeah, this is definitely a mistake. So this is in our favor. From a perspective of formation. So we can have a look at the Grand Fleet of Earth here. In front of this rock. And the Grand Fleet of Earth here will now engage them. And the frontal ships most likely will get completely particle lasered. So it's gonna be relatively funny. We can also micromanage this a bit. So to... we shouldn't turn as of now. So we should just... Okay. They are shooting at whatever they can reach now. As we can see here, that's a lot. Just going to micromanage a tiny bit here. This one is going to die immediately, as we can see here. Not yet, okay. It will, though. Yes, it will. There we go, perfect. So this is really good. Now the particle lasers are in range as well. Which is really good. So they can take out these ships on the side here. Because if they lose maneuverability or something, they will die even quicker. The unfortunate thing is the breaking off here. So that's not great if they break off like this. Because the point defense will be spread out. Okay, let's stop targeting for now. Okay, where's the plasma ship? Is that one? Wait a second, which... Lonely Rope? No. Ash and White Star? Oh yeah, Ash and White... That's... No. Is that in range already? Auspicious Wind? Let's see, where's the plasma shot coming from? Here, these ones. Rally Snow. Oh right, okay, Rally Snow also has lasers. Plasmas apparently. So we have to shoot on them a bit, if we can. The mech shots here, look at that. And we should keep an eye on these ones here. But not for now. I think it's fine for now. Okay, a lot of stuff is dying. The torpedoes of the main ship, battleships are in range now. Ooh. How much damage did we take so far? A bit here on a flagship. That's unfortunate, but we already made the station, so that's okay. We have to keep an eye on those ones still. And now let's... We should make sure that this one dies. This one is dead. This one is dead. Okay, then this Rally Snow has to go. And probably... Let's shoot on this one already, because if this one is in range... There we go. Yes, perfect. And now we focus on... Yeah, this one has a lot of lasers. Let's take out the point defense screen. If it is in range. Because if it's not in range, they will shoot on something like here very close. But it looks like they are already shooting at the battleship in the back here, which is good. Okay, this one is also toast by the looks of it. There we go. There's a lot of mech shots coming from the side, which is unfortunate. Okay, Iron Fury is super toast. So let's go for the Ash and White Star here. Give everything a volley. Like for a few seconds here, and then switch target already. Like this. Alright, something died on our side. Maybe we should take out these guys now. Before even more stuff dies. Ah, we can't defend against the mech shots apparently from the side. Okay, this is exactly what I was worried about. So we have to take these guys out before we take even more here. Okay, that was the mistake here. Not focusing this down before they get into danger here. There's only one ship left here on the side, Dark Singularity, that's okay. Okay, I think we took some unnecessary losses here from the mech shots on the side, but... Oh, another loss, come on. Or was that an alien ship? No, it was one of ours. Let's see how many ships we lost here afterwards. Let's speed up a bit. Do we have mech shots left, or what is going on? Are they too far away or what? Oh yeah, they're too far away already. Okay. Look closer than I thought. And do we want to auto-resolve the rest? I think we do. So let's just do it. There we go. Okay, how much did we lose? That's the big question, because that's going to be our guideline for the future here. So we lost a marine ship. We lost the flagship. Nah. We lost a particle ship, and we lost a coil ship. Okay. So one marine, flagship, particle, coil. So one of each. Lot of promotion, one death, but alien fleet down. 9.9 exotics. Hallelujah. That was a nice battle. And now what can we do here? We have to probably share propellant. Yes, we have to equalize now. That we have again. And then we can land on the base and we can refuel there. But we do not. We do have repairs to do, so we have to land here. We should on Earth. We should now build a flagship. No, wait a second. Version 4. That's the one with the right module. Yeah, platform kit. Right. We also want a new marine cruiser. And we have to replace the particle ship, battleship. And... No, wait a second. The particle was here. This one. And then also a coil ship, a new one. Do we have from the coil one also a second version already? Yeah, coil version 2. Yes. Coil 2, where are we? Coil 2. I really have to clean this up soon. Version 1, there we go. And I think we need more of those. We are going to run into a lot of mission control problems here. Okay, like this. Good. And what I'm going to do now is we do have some flagships in reserve, if I remember correctly. There we go. There's one. This one is going to go to our yes, perfect. 12 weeks should be fine. Merge up there. And we are going to rebuild Horatio base here now, because we do not need a supply depot. We do now need a space dock to repair. And we don't need the construction module. If we don't build the mining base, let's check this. And we don't build this one, can we then... Yeah, then we can fit 2 space docks. Does it make a difference though? I don't think so. In the repair times, it doesn't make a difference. So it will be still the same here. And then we just add supply depot again. So we'll waste some resources again. Where are you? Here. So we can already refuel earlier. 21st of October, November, October. Okay. So this one finishes on 5th of November. And the new flagship will arrive in September already. Okay. No, wait a sec. That's when it starts. Okay, let's see.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Order is returning.
Let's see. 8th of December. Okay, it will arrive roughly when the shipyard, or the space dock rather, will finish. The bad thing is now that this fleet is going to be out of order for a while. And we do have seen that fighting on equal footing is a pretty bad idea. But I think that was one of the biggest fleets the aliens currently have. At least this close in the solar system here. Oh, they have run out 80 ships by now. They are building ships like crazy now. So this is a problem. So I think we are going to make a second invasion fleet on the designs we currently have here. And then afterwards, I think it's time to go into Titans and upgrade further. The fleet combatants is already done. So let's check the tech tree for Titans. Where they are. Titans, Titans, Titans. Where are you? It's not fleet logistics. Am I blind? Probably. How's it called? Ah, Titanic spacecraft over here. Ah, it's behind fleet logistics. Okay, so it's far away. Fleet logistics, integrated Earth space economy. This is far away, very far away. And in this case, we maybe have to make do with what we got here. So I have to recalculate the numbers of ships we currently have. So how many do we want on Mars to defend? I think 15 are going to be enough. So we can cancel what else is on Mars now. So we don't need these many here. Because we don't want to overbuild our mission control here. So we do have a lot of coil ships here and some particles. So we just need a few more particles here. At least one on Mars. We also need the flagship, right? So we're going to cancel these two here. Let these two finish. And then this fleet is done. And now we have to recalculate on Earth. We are going to need a second set of Marines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We currently have 9 ships here. So 9, then we need another 11 ships. So I have to really calculate which ones these should be. And we also need a second flagship here on Earth as well. So we have one flagship on Earth itself, and then... So we want to add another flagship version 4 here. Okay, I have to really calculate this through. We are going to make one more set of the invasion fleet. We are reinforcing this one. We are going to make a second one. And then afterwards we are going to move to a bigger ship design. And the bigger ship design, of course, will be either a Lancer or a Dreadnought now. So we do have here 3 hull, 4 front, or 8 hull and 3 front. And I think I'm going to do a mix of Dreadnought and Lancers here, because the Lancer can fit the very big front cannon. Nose weapon here, and then magnetic. Oh, come on, magnetic. So this one can fit the heavy coil. Where are you? Siege coiler? This one. Spinal coiler, there we go. And this one has 1000 range, which is necessary for the stations that we have to fight. And then behind this, probably point defenses. So something like this one here. Yeah. So 3-point defenses here. And these ones are pretty much just for the killing of the big ship stations of the aliens here. And the capital ships of the aliens. Because these bullets they shoot are massive. Yeah, I think this is a good design. And then we are going to finish this one. And then we are going to combine this with dreadnoughts. And the dreadnoughts are going to be a lot of... We are going to have 2 designs of dreadnoughts. We are going to have a particle beam dreadnought. So it will have a big nose weapon, auto ion cannon. So it will hide obsolete here. So the 3-mount version. I'm going to prepare this in between episodes. And then 600 kilometers, 700 kilometers. 40 megajoule, 80 megajoule. I'm actually leaning towards this. Hey, not like that. Hey, what's it doing there? So we have a ship with a massive amount of particles here. The problem is that we don't have point defense then. But the big... No, the Lancers have point defense, and quite a lot of that. And then we can slot in here a lot of cyclotrons. Not like this, but probably 4. These 2. Like this, and then a targeting computer, I would guess. Like this. Let's finish the design. Power plant. Tier 1 drive, not the second one. And then the armor. Shouldn't forget the armor. So 3, 5, 25 as a starting value. And 25 propellant. Looks good to me. Takes forever. 7.8 milli-Gs. Super slow. If we were to go to the beta drive here already. Makes it a lot heavier and not really faster. So we stay here. On this design. So this would be the particle dreadnought. Dreadnought. And will be interdictor as well. 176, yeah, this one is punching hard. Really hard. Okay, let's save this design for now. And then we would build a similar version with coil guns as well. So then we have the Lancers for the station killing, and then we do have 2 designs of dreadnoughts to take out the actually alien fleets here. So this one would be magnetic weapons here, and I have to go through this and deactivate whatever we don't need here because there's still rail cannons in there, but we basically go to the heavy coil cannon here, and then on the hull modules we go for... What's the range here? 850, 700. Yeah, 850 is what we want. I like this. This is a beast. This is really a beast. So, and then that. And then we still have 3 modules left. Component armoring can't hurt. best armor. Tier 1 drive. There we go. Let's finish it as well. 5, 3, 25. Similar slow. So this is not really fast. And this is then the coil dreadnought. Perfect. Too many ship designs now. But at least we can remove the first flagship design now. The dreadnoughts will cost us 4 mission control each, which is a lot. But it also has a lot more punch than the battle cruisers that we made. The dreadnoughts are to the brim full with weapons. So this is going to shoot a lot of stuff. Even this one has 900-kilometer range though. And we can upgrade these ones to tier 3 soon as well. Where's that tech? Didn't I start on that? What? Didn't I do it? Okay, maybe it's not unlocked yet. Maybe. That would be interesting. Oh, is it available and I was blind? No, it's not yet available. Okay, I have to find out why the research is not there and why I didn't do it yet. Probably because we lack exotics, but fine. Yeah, this is a beast. This is shooting out bullets like crazy and they all have a really high damage. They will have problems killing small ships, but they don't need to because for that we do have our super particle laser ships. The other dreadnoughts. And then we just need enough point defense. The question is how much point defense is enough point defense? We can, in the emergency cases, we can use these ones for point defense as well. So that also works. But the... Where is it now? Why did I not... I didn't design it yet. Right. Okay, let's do this quickly as well. So the Lancer here that we want to do. Drive, power plant, radiator. Nose weapon will be the spinal coiler. There we go. And then the hull weapons will be the point defense lasers here. Arc laser turrets. Armor will be the best one we have. And now the big question is what do we do with the utility modules here? So this is a problem. We can do this one, of course. This one. We can do the targeting thing here. We can use an ECM against the alien now as well. We can do an advanced laser engine, which will also boost the point defense a bit. Component armoring can't hurt. We don't want a battery here because this will not work as it. Because we do need too much energy for everything here. So rather like this. Then this was going to be the Lancer Supreme. This is a station killer. Ship, nothing else. Oh, wait a sec. Armor. And frontal armor here. So that we don't die immediately. Ooh, acceleration is only 4 milli-Gs now. That's slow. Ah, because we are... my bad. So, yeah, it's the same. Okay, it's the same as the others. So that's good. We probably need more propellant tanks when we have to move out, further out into the solar system. But this can wait. So... as long as we are in the asteroid belt, we don't need to burn this much fuel and bring along this much fuel. So that should be fine. And then we go to Jupiter and further out, we are going to just double it to like 150. But we're also going to get the next generator here soon. So this one will be unlocked in January. And then we have to do the project, which probably will take to like February. Or maybe March. And then we can upgrade our ships again. to the newer generator if we want to, which will help with fuel efficiency and everything else. Yeah, and I think this was enough for this episode already. That was a lot of action, 2 big fights. We won on the asteroid belt here, which is good. So the first asteroid is reclaimed. The aliens will not like this. And we do have Sheila left here, and we do have the other one over here left. Which one is it there? Dido. So we are going to repair on the asteroid there where we are currently, and then we are going to fly to the next one. And with the second invasion fleet, we are basically going to do the same. So we're going to send it out to one of these, to one of those planets here, asteroids. And when these 2 are done, and the shipyards are constructed on these asteroids, and we have repaired, then I'm going to see where we go afterwards. What are the servants doing over here? Flying to Thetis. Really. Traitors of humanity here, doing their best. And then we have to see where we fly in what order. Probably we are going to Jupiter first, but in Jupiter it's only fleets and there's not a lot of mining. There's only 1 base here on Callisto. I think this is a servant base. Yeah, this is a servant base. Yeah. I checked that earlier. Oh no, they have one on Ganymede as well? No. It's only a station, right? And servants? What are they doing here? Not cool. Yeah, and then the problem is we do need a really good drive to get to Uranus, Neptune, and Omir, and the Pholus here. So that's going to take a while later. But until that point, we are going to have a much better fleet, which is a lot stronger than the one we already have. So everything should be doable. So I think here I'm going to make a cut. In the next episode, we are going to push forward, do a lot of time skips again, because we just have proven that our fleet works, even though the fight was nasty, but it worked. And there will be a lot of fights on the horizon still. Big question is now, do we continue pushing fusion or do we want to unlock Titans? I'm leaning towards not unlocking Titans for now, instead using what we got. And maybe I want to go into more weapons though. That might be a thing. Let's see in the next one. So leave a like and subscribe and see you in the next episode.